And welcome back, everybody. So we're starting off round 3 right now. We have Felix back at it again with his Dragoon Buster Blader deck. Starting off turn with a Buster Whelp, adding Prologue, going to Link Rebo, and he's going against Jameer playing Phantom Knights.
Yeah, the Phantom Knight deck has been somewhat popular on DB a lot, and I've actually never seen it in action. So I hear that that can somewhat hand loop, it can set up Appaloosa boards, it can set up negates, it can set up whatever it wants almost. So definitely curious to see how Jamar's going to go ahead and navigate through the Buster Dragon Lock.
Alright, we'll see the Deer Servant, and then not add Ash, because if that card can add Ash, that would be really, really good. But goes in Ecclesia, special in Ecclesia, probably add the punishment, and then if he sent off Titanclad, he just add
Or special.
yeah, and I'll add Fleur de Lis. Man, those Trishula sleeves are actually pretty nice though.
Oh yeah, those are the ones from the OCG. OCG sleeves are so nice.
They have wonderful card choices. Like anything really popular, there's like I put on a sleeve for everybody.
I need me a Toad sleeve. They still haven't
Toad
made any
awesome.
Paleo, any Toad, any Frog. I haven't seen any OCG sleeves like that yet.
Soon.
Hopefully.
But he adds the punishment and then sets 3. So we know that 2 of the sets are Prologue and Punishment.
Yeah, it looks like he got everything set up the way he wants. Other than the Dragoon, of course.
Alright, so Jameer draws into Torn Scales for turn. Oh, and he activates his own Red Eyes Fusion. I think at this point he kind of has. Oh,
Ash,
he
there you
already
go.
had the Ash for it. That hurts me.
Sheesh.
That's basically game right there. He still can't do any type of summon. So now he's just going to Cosmic Cyclone.
Ooh. And then I'd imagine Enphase use Prologue. This way you get monsters on board and you can kill them next turn. Yeah, I do it now. This way, like, just in case if Jamar has a Nibiru, that's 2 less summons he has to do on his own turn to go for game. Looks like he's possibly debating it.
Oh, he passes on that, so he just draws for turn. Looks like he has a spell card already. Ah, he sent Rafflesia. So, Pertaplan Rafflesia, I think it is.
Oh yeah, when it sent you out a fusion spell from your deck to your hand. There it is.
Yeah, so Pertaplan, Chimera Rafflesia.
Effect is the last effect, I believe. Once per turn to the next standby phase after this card sent to the graveyard, you add a polymerization or a fusion spell from your deck to your hand. That card's really powerful.
So he just search Red Eyes Fusion basically.
Yep. And there's the 1/2 Dragoon.
So his grave should be set up for Prologue, so he can flip Prologue on his opponent's turn. Since he were activated, the Red Eyes Fusion is now locked away from making any further summons.
Yep, so that's 18 and 3,000, so should leave Jamar at 3,200.
Yeah, he just scoops it up right there. So Jameer not having any hand traps and Felix having everything. Hand trap, full setup, just playing uncontested. And then having the Ash for the opponent's Red Eyes Dragon, Red Eyes Fusion, so they can make their own Dragoon.
Yep, that was a quick game 1, so hopefully Jamar, with him being able to go first, be able to actually do something with the deck.
And we can see some Phantom Knight combos for you since you
Absolutely.
haven't seen the deck that much.
Yes, love to see it. Hopefully.
But feels like he's gonna be siding in the Dark Ruler No Mores.
We're making sure to give everybody these broad spectrum of decks. This way, you guys can maybe find new combos, maybe new tech choices that people are playing in, and that'll prepare you for the upcoming remote duel webcam event for the Ghost from the Past case tournament that we are holding. And both yesterday's event and that event in the top cut will earn you an invite to
That 5K invitational event, wonderful prize support, and getting your invite from the regional or the remote duel regional event gets you free invite, and that's for you to win 5K. That's 5 with like
that's
3
five.
zeros, right?
5, yeah, 5
Wow.
0 0 0. That's crazy.
And that prize support is gonna be beautiful.
Bonk. Alright, so it looks like they're just about to finish setting up.
So, just looking over this, playing Phantom Knights, I've seen a few of it. Shout out to the grinder, DB grinder, just having this many videos just to look over and everything, so you can get a insight on what decks do and everything for that. I've seen some of the Phantom Knights themselves. They can make boards of just Dragoon, Appaloosa, with a double Fog Blade set. But going against now the Buster Blader deck, he probably will be siding like Anti-Spell, some of them of his own. Hopefully trying to open the Ash Blossom so he can negate the Red Eyes Fusion.
Absolutely. That's also something Konami could have done. He could have just put Red Eyes Fusion to 1. This way, if you Ash it,
That's the only one.
yeah. Hope to see some sort of Dragoon hit on the next list. That and LP. And Eldritch cards. I can't stand seeing Eldritch cards. Alright. Looking like they're just about done. About to get in game 2. Alright, everybody shuffled up. Let's see. So it looks like Jamar should be taken first. Oh, he made...
Felix startup?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. He could have just went first and then
Okay.
just shotgun Lancia. Or D-Shifter.
But he has a BA, starts out with a normal summon Graph, and then special summon Libic.
Yep.
So,
I'm trying to find out what that card is. Is that Lancia or Shifter? Because it's Shifter.
no, looks
Oh,
to
no.
be a Lancia.
Lancia, alright.
Goes in Cherubini, Graph effect. Debating should Ash that, but he lets it resolve. Alright, so it should be bringing out Seer under where Cherubini targets so that it doesn't get destroyed if he summons a non-BA monster.
Yep. And then you can also use Cherubini's effect targeting Seer and Foolish, another Fiend monster, correct?
Well, it just sends for costs.
Mm.
Any level 3 or lower.
Oh, he's reading graph. Because he normal summon the graph. Yep, he's probably going to dump
Alright, so it was
Fiendish Rhino or
yeah.
maybe a Phantom Knight level 3.
It has to be level 3, not lower. So
Alright, so he sends an Ancient Cloak, and now he's going to banish that. He can either add any Ancient Phantom Knight monster, or some of the trap cards actually allow themselves to be added by Ancient Cloak.
but he can't banish because of Lancia.
Yep.
So you go into
Bardiche.
okay, the card that recently became a 3 of.
Yep, and Cherubini is going to be resummoned thanks to Seer.
Bardiche effect to send the graveyard and set a Phantom Knight spell or trap. Oh, he main deck Super Poly. But he did decide to draw anti-spell, it looks like. Lancia did very... Oh.
What was that? I'm curious what that hand trap was now. Alrighty, yeah, so that hand trap was Lancia, so he cannot activate Cloak. I think Jamar might have not seen it.
He was
forgot.
Focused into the gameplay. He's like trying to, I need to make a board, and just forgot about it.
And Felix won game 1 with Dragoon.
Felix is thinking for a second. He opened... Ooh. In a 50 card deck, he doesn't have that many bricks, but he opened the Buster Blader in there. And the Red Eyes Wyvern. That's usually being one of the targets for Red Eyes Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Cherubini gets destroyed by battle.
Takes 1,300. He's going to activate Ecclesia. And I'd imagine a Fogblood would be thrown down. Oh. Or he just didn't.
No, he didn't know the effect. He
oh,
wants to go
he's
for
just
Verti
trying
Anaconda.
Yeah, but your opponent has Fogblade, so. There's no way that's resolving.
He's paying for cost.
Yeah, he's going to
Send
Fogblade.
Red Eyes Fusion to graveyard and gets Fogblade.
Chain Cosmic.
Ooh, that'll be spicy.
Oh, Chain Cosmic. Please, Chain Cosmic. Nope. Nope,
No.
didn't have it. Yeah, Felix won game 1.
So he passive return. Jameer gets a chance now.
Yes, Firewall is legal with the upcoming errata since Ghost of the Past is now released. That means in the TCG, that card is at 3 with its current errata. Alright, so Tour Guide is going to summon Tour Guide. Oh, if he makes a Link 3, he can destroy the Verte Anaconda for free thanks to Rusty Bardiche. Now, since Link 2 is removed, he's going to activate Ancient Cloak, searching for... I'm curious as to...
This is interesting. They went for Tour Guide to grab Tour Guide. I guess he doesn't play anything like Skarm or Phoenix Rhino or anything
Another
like that.
Graph or Seer, because they're both at 3.
Yeah.
He's going to Skullmeister... What?
The Cloak effect to banish, to add.
Oh, he's Skullmeister.
And then he would have chained the Torn Scale, so he probably Skullmeister Torn Scale to keep it there in Graveyard.
Dante?
Nah, it's probably a Levier.
Yep. The Levier.
Detach, get back the Cloak.
Sheesh.
Yep, now if Jameer has Verte Anaconda in his list, he can... Oh wait, he should, because he plays Red Ice Fusion, so this will be a big push for him right now. He used Cloak's effect to buff Bardiche's attack points by 8. Yep, links off the Verte Anaconda.
Okay, yep. Now Dragoon's coming on the other side, and looks like it's going to take the game in excellent fashion. Because that's actually... Let me see, that's 3k.
Oh, but he did open the Ferocious Dragon.
And that looks like
it's right there.
So Jamar wins game 2. Now we get to go into game 3 where the Buster Blader player can go first.
Dragoon took game 2, just like Dragoon took game 1.
Dragoon taking the games.
Dragoon.deck is just, well, not Dragoon.deck, but just having access to Dragoon just puts your deck on a higher scale, just like surprise factor, Verte, Dragoon, blow the board, swing for heavy damage. I have a negate that gets powerful. That card just steals games. Wow, that card is so powerful.
They have to hit the Dragoon engine somehow. They have to either ban Anaconda, they put Red Ice Fusion to 1, put Dragoon to 1, something. Because this is...
OCG did take care of him after a while.
Yeah.
He was a menace, and they just removed him from the game, just forbidden it, just like Zexal. Both cards are very oppressive. Being able to not really be splashable as much as Dragoon for Zexal, but just to be a powerhouse that once it's on the field, it commands so much attention that you have to have cards as Dark Ruler no more.
You have to change your entire deck because of that card's existence.
That is true.
I hate cards like that, but YuGiOh.
Yeah,
so
we got to do to adapt and always overcome. But we'll go back to these guys that are just finishing up siding right now.
All right.
You're a troll. So, with this troll fashion, Jameer's going back. He's going second, so we're expecting Dark Ruler no more. Card has to be played, even Forbidden Droplets, because sending off a Cloak to graveyard, a BR monster, BA, or Phoenix Rhino can just start getting his engine going as well.
They're just power shuffling like nobody's business.
Hey, I don't want to open any of my bricks in my deck. And Felix opened Buster Blader. It looked to be one of the vanilla monsters, so either Dark Magician or Red Eyes Black Dragon as well. And he didn't really have much to start his own game plan. He tried to make a Hail Mary play into his own Verte Anaconda and was stopped. If Jameer just made a mistake and said, okay, whew.
Yeah, that game would have went a completely different way. Now that I'm seeing the Buster cards play, it's kind of nuts. Like, that engine is really, really good.
It
Like,
fits.
yeah, it's just normal summon one monster and you get access to that lock.
Yes.
That's insane.
The Buster Whelp gets you into Prologue. Insight gets you into the Red Eyes Fusion, which also sends a dragon, so you have Prologue as well for the Wisdom. It's just, if you have access to putting dragons in a graveyard, like, I think I saw people playing Dragon Link online, like on Dueling Book for a little bit, with a Buster Blader in there, just like as a way to combat the mirror match. So Felix starting off, we've seen a deer in his hand, and possibly an Ash Blossom.
Looks like I see 2 trap cards and a spell. The deer, yep.
And Jameer does have Ash himself, but I think you don't Ash this, because Red Eyes Fusion just is free right now. Oh, Felix didn't have it. Just sets 1. Alright, Jameer goes. He has Torn Scale in his own hand right now.
Yeah, so that's combo in itself.
And the Cosmic.
Oh
The
my
shotgun
goodness.
it. Doesn't want to take a chance with anything that could have been the back row.
Lancia.
But chains Lancia to the Cosmic.
Wow.
Alright, normal summon Torn Scale. Effect, he's going to discard Cloak in his hand. Nope, discards the Trap. That's interesting.
Ash.
Felix had 2 hand traps in his hand.
Looks like his Ancient Cloak and Ash. Are we gonna see a quick game 3? Let's see. Jamar has an Ash in his hand, it looks like, so.
So if he draws into a top deck Red Eyes Fusion, it's going to immediately stop. But Red Eyes Wyvern coming in once again.
And now even if he kills the Torn Scales with Wyvern, he can use Fog Blade to reborn the Torn Scales.
And then try again next turn.
Exactly. So I don't know what Felix can do at this point. Doesn't look like he has any way to put up some sort of power play. Yeah, he's going to attack into Torn Scales, take some damage. And then looks like Felix is just going to pass. Yep.
So Jameer drew for turn. I can't tell what he drew, but we already know that the start of his play is going to be, yep. Banish the Blade, summon Torn Scale effect. Discarding Cloak. Cloak send what's the other Phantom Knights that they play?
Rugged Gloves?
Yes, Ragged Gloves. So that's a good target for that.
Yep.
But he sends gloves.
And then Cloak can add him Silent Boots. Yes, sir. And then he can just simply make Anaconda here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can make it under 4 summons, so if Felix has Nibiru, it's not going to be useful.
So special.
Yep, that's 2 summons.
Overlay into Levier.
Yep, alright.
Then Reborn the Cloak. Oh no,
Break Sword.
Break Sword. Okay, so you can get the Reborn effect to go into either another Link or a rank 4.
Like Prologue.
Change Prologue. So doing this, you can at least wall up with the Buster Dragon.
Yep, and then if Red Eye's Wyvern never goes to the graveyard, he can just summon out the Fusion Monster.
So
it still gets destroyed.
yeah, the Destruction Sword should still be destroyed.
The Break Sword should still be destroyed.
Yeah, the Break Sword.
Alright, so we just had to make sure that they knew what they were doing. The Break Sword still destroys the trap because cards don't leave the chain link until the end of the... Cards don't leave the field until the end of the chain link.
Alright, so Destruction Sword, second ability, bringing back 2 Family Night monsters from the graveyard onto the field, making them 2 levels higher, and then you're locked into only special summoning Dark. So he links them off, going right into Verte Anaconda.
What a card Verte Anaconda is.
Paying 2k, sending Red Eye's Fusion, bringing out the
MVP of the tournament, it looks like.
Yeah.
Red Eye's Dart to Dragoon. Yes, sir. That man, he used Dragoon's effect to destroy Buster Dragon? Because if he destroys...
Oh, he's still playing. You're going to go banish, boots, get the trap card.
And he also has Ragged Gloves in the graveyard, so he can send another trap.
Easy effect.
Yep, destroy Buster Dragon first. This way, if he destroys Wyvern, he's able to chain the trap in the graveyard and force out the negate from Dragoon that way.
And use Dragoon's effect again, and he has Jackalope in hand, it looks.
Alright, so that he took 3,000 from that. And that should be 35. So Felix is at 1,500. He didn't take any damage previously, it looks like.
And he has to have a way to answer.
Dragoon and play the game. It doesn't look like it. Well, he can use the fusion trap in the graveyard to fusion summon the Buster Fusion. Attempt to bait out the Dragoon. Oh, nope, he scoops.
That's it.
Alright, so
Phantom
Jamar wins.
Knights with
Comeback.
Dragoon able to make that 2-0 sweep after taking that first loss.
Dragoon wins game 1, Dragoon wins game 2, and Dragoon wins game 3. That's how it goes.
Yeah, Dragoon is a very powerful card. It negates, does burn damage, has destruction immunity. It's a powerhouse on its own, and we saw it single-handedly win this match. Like,
Literally.
other cards were played, but Dragoon was the one that was sealing the match.
That's the one that all the cards ended up going into.
Yeah. Game 1, Red Eyes Fusion resolved. All right, that was game. All right, game 2, Veritated Condor resolved. All right, that's game. Now, game 3, fighting through a little bit. Felix did open very poorly. He didn't get into his engine as much.
Yep.
And then Jameer was like, Verite resolve. Go for
Game.
game.
Exactly. So we got 2 more rounds for you guys.
Yes.
It was round 3, so we're going into round 4.
And we'll be checking out to see if what other decks we can try to bring out. Let us know in the chat. You want to see Virtual World? We seen Dragon Link. We seen PK.
We got to some Prank Kids or some Virtual World.
Oh,
I'd be seeing the chat.
Possibly the Paleo player might be here. We'll see. If we
Oh,
try to get him on.
yes.
Check out
That's
his
a
record.
goodie.
All right, guys.
All right.
Stay tuned.